Good afternoon, everybody. Today in this video we will be discussing the Veritas Margin Builder website and registration process. So what we'll be doing today is we'll be doing a quick walkthrough on how to register your opportunities for additional discounts from Veritas. So here we are on the main website that you need to go to, which is veritasmarginbuilder.com. This will allow you to register your opportunities. In order to have login abilities on this website, you must be a registered Veritas partner on the PartnerNet website. So you must go to that website first, register as a Veritas reseller, and then when you come to this portal, it will actually recognize your email address and will allow you to go in. So there's no login actually required on this website. So what we first need to do here is we select our country of origin where we're located, and then the following step is to enter our email address. So I'm going to enter my email address in here. And then we just click verify. So this is actually tapping into PartnerNet and verifying that you're actually are a registered Veritas reseller partner. And as we can see here, it's been verified. So now in the next step here, we need to enter in our information that's required here. So we phone number, and then your contact name, and your state or province. Next, it's requesting information on the actual deal itself. So what we next need to select is our licensing program. So if your customer is an academic association like university, college, elementary school, you would be able to qualify for the academic program SKUs. And if your customer is a government or a non-for-profit organization, you would request the government program, and for other regular standard businesses, you would request the corporate program. So that's what we're going to select for this example. Then next you would select your distributor, and hopefully obviously you're selecting Tech Data Canada. And then for the next drop down here, it's asking for Veritas Marketing Assisted. So we would typically leave that blank, and we just click next. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, for the Veritas Marketing Assisted, we just have to put no. My mistake. So we click next. Okay, so now you would enter in your company name. Now this is the end user customer that you're going to be, registering this opportunity to. So now we would enter in the name. I'm just going to do here ABC Company. And then we do the end user company postal code, and the country, and then the state or province. We'll select Ontario, and then we hit search. So this is saying there's no result found, so it's not finding the company in its current database. So what we can do here at this stage is we can actually go and do a manual entry, and we can enter in the company town. I'm just going to put in Oshawa, and then the website, I'll just do techdata.ca for the company website, because we are just using a fake company for this example. And then we hit next. So now it's taking us to the next page. So now we go into the product selection. So from this page, you're going to want to select what you're trying to register for this opportunity. So I'm just going to click here on View More, so it'll kind of expand our view. Let us see a little bit more here. And what we're going to select is basically the licenses that we need for our customers. So obviously the core product that you're always going to need in a backup exec environment is going to be your backup exec server. If we're doing a traditional licensing model, so I'm going to select my backup exec server license. And then I will select an agent for Windows. And then I'll also select a backup exec agent for application and databases. And that's what's going to allow you, that agent's what's going to allow you to back up things like SQL, Active Directory, Exchange, etc. Okay, and then we scroll down to the bottom here and we hit next. Okay. So now it breaks out what we've selected here as far as our agents and options, and then we can further go in here and select, do we want, is this going to be a bundle? So bundle would mean we're selecting a net new purchase with software and support. Bundle competitive would be if we've been approved to use a bundle competitive SKU, which means that the customer is currently using a competitive product, a competitive backup solution, so we're going to be quoting them in a competitive SKU environment. That's something typically you can negotiate with your Veritas sales rep or your distribution partner, and they can verify the validity of that and if your partner qualifies for that. And then your third option is going to be your bundle and expired maintenance. And what that is for your customers who have previously purchased backup exec, excuse me, but have fallen off of support, so they did not renew their licenses, and they now want to get back on maintenance, and that's what we would use in this instance. Keep in mind, when we're using expired maintenance SKUs, your customer will still need to provide proof of purchase that they do in fact own the licenses, so we would need a service contract that they have tied to those licenses in order to be able to process an order with those SKUs. So in this instance, we're just going to assume this is a net new purchase. I'm just going to put bundle. And then it now also allows me to select the quantities that I desire for that SKU. So I'm just going to leave it at 1. I'm going to do bundle again and bundle again for this one. And we'll just leave all of our quantities at 1. And then what you want to do is you just want to hit submit deal. Oh, I apologize. I also forgot one thing we have to do. So this is a good learning moment. I did not select the maintenance. So you do have to also select the term of the support that you want to bundle in with this solution. So you have the option of doing a 12-month, a 24-month, or a 36-month. So we're just going to do a 12 for all of our selections here. And then we're going to submit again. So this is actually asking, reminding you that if you do multiple years of support, that you get additional discounts. And would you also like an additional option for 3 years? I'm going to select no here, but if you do select yes, what will happen is when this is processed and sent to your distribution partner, it will actually have a 1-year option and a 3-year option, and you will get the ability to get a quote on both. So here we can see that my deal has been approved, and it's saying that my deal ID number is VM877131. So what happens at this point is when you, this is now saying that congratulations, it's been approved, and it gives you this number. So what will happen at this point is you will actually receive you will receive an email from Veritas with this confirmation in this approval status of this deal. And at the exact same time that confirmation gets sent to you, it actually also gets sent to your distribution partner that you've selected. Again, in this case, we're hoping it's Tech Data Canada. So Tech Data Canada would also receive an email notifying them that this deal has been approved with the SKUs and quantities that were registered in this opportunity. And then you should in turn receive a quote from your sales team at Tech Data. If you are following up with the team, sometimes the team may be a little behind, so it may take them a while to process this request. You can contact your distribution partner and provide them with this deal ID number, and they'll be able to search that opportunity and provide you pricing with those discounts. And that's pretty much the end of our demonstration here on how the website works. Just another quick note, once the deal is registered, it is registered. Sometimes we have partners come back and say that they want to increase quantities or decrease the quantity of this specific deal that they've already registered. They may have made an error, etc. You do have the ability to have that modified, so you don't go back and re-register the deal. What you do is you can see here under the need help, there's a phone number and an email address. Ideally, what you want to do is you want to email that email address and provide your deal ID number there. and tell them that you want, this X SKU quantity changed to this, or you want to add a SKU, or whatever modifications you want. Let that team know and provide them with that deal ID number, and they will do the modification tied to that deal ID number, and then they will send out another notification to your distribution partner with the changes and amendments, so that they can then in turn quote you with those updated changes. So that's all for today. Thank you for joining this session. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to your Veritas sales team or to your Tech Data Canada sales team through distribution, and they will be glad to assist you with any further changes or any questions or concerns that you may have. Thanks again for joining us today.